Welcome to another Unreal Foos tutorial. Today I want to show you how to do a Tic Tac series, and this is just a great series because it allows you to improve your ball control here, and it's a fun series to do. Okay, so before I show you all the different options, I want to show you some drills that I typically do to warm up and also just to practice so that I can improve my ball control and to stay sharp. What I do is I'll move the ball from this guy to this guy initially just to get the feel of the table, and I can have this guy either move out of the way just by moving back like this, or I can also have him go forward and then I can do a variation where I'm moving back and forth depending on where the ball's going and how I'm compensating for the ball movement. If I go this way and the guy moves this way and the ball's kind of going towards the front, and next time I hit it back this way, this guy's going to naturally move back like that. So I can do kind of like a little like a weave where this guy's moving back and forth. I can do this. I can also tic-tac between these two guys and then those two guys. So, and when I do the tic-tac, to practice this, try to practice where you're tic-tacking essentially almost in front of the goal, because when you do the tic-tac series, this is what you're going to be doing, and you want to be right there because you want to be able to hit the straight holes here. So if the ball gets here, you should be able to hit this long hole over here. Or this one over here. So try to get into the groove of practicing a tic-tac right here. It's okay to try it and just do it at a different position just to warm up, like over here. But you also want to be able to practice tic-tacking almost in front of the goal like this. So you see at this point I'm mixing in, having the ball bounce off the wall, hitting it with the side of this guy, bouncing in a couple times, going back. Alright, so assuming that now you're able to tic-tac, have a little bit of control, you want to get a good pace and going between these two guys. So a nice tic-tac between these two guys. And again, you want to have these guys sort of be in front of the goal. And then what you're going to do is when the ball hits this guy and the ball's moving back, you're gonna quickly move your 3-bar. This guy's gonna move, and then this guy's gonna take the place of this, and this guy's taking the place of this. So if I'm doing this, and so basically notice that at any point you will have the option. You should be able to hit holes with either one of these guys. To this hole, and then after that you can vary the distance and hit middle holes or 3/4, that kind of thing. So let's go through hitting this hole first with the different options. So if I'm tic-tacking here, typically what you do is you do a little bit of a hitch. You can put a little bit of a hitch to kind of fake that this guy's gonna hit back. So, doing that. Also, when you switch, notice that this is pretty much kind of a dead bar shot, because this guy has to be all the way over here in order to be able to hit a straight shot and be able to hit it there. But if I'm doing this, notice that what I need to do is bring this guy back to be able to hit it, right? Because otherwise, if I don't move it all the way, I'm gonna be hitting the wall, or I'm gonna be hitting that guy if I'm doing this, right? So you gotta make sure that when you're tic-tac, at the point that you hit, you're basically hitting with the bumper against the wall. So again, my options is doing that, or doing that. Now the other option is, now you want to hit this other corner over here. So if you're here, now notice that the basically the dead bar shot over here is hitting it with this guy, right, like that. So I didn't go all the way up against the corner, so I hit the wall. So if I'm gonna do that, I can hit that, or I can switch. And you can put little fakes here and there, and then hit the ball straight, right? So so that's you know the main options there. Then, you know, if somebody's you know, worried about both of the sides, leaving you middles and things like that, then you just, you know, you take your picks. You can do while you're doing this, is just a matter of hitting a little bit sooner, right? As soon as it bounces, then you go middle, or you can go, you know, to any spot that you think, you know, is going to be open. So if it's more of a one dot right there, and then the same thing if you know, again, if somebody's giving you a middle, you're switching, then you hit it with that guy. But so you just, you know, that's all it is just taking advantage, having good control here, and taking advantage of the defense, and just paying attention to what's going to be open. Once you have enough control and you're tic-tacking with your peripheral vision, you should be able to get a good look at the defense. I mean, when you're doing this, I can see, you know, middle's open. If the guy moves, then I can see that the long's open over there on this side. So, you know, so you're not completely, you know, you have to have an eye on the ball, because you want to keep control. But again, you still have your peripheral vision to help you with taking a look at the defense. And so while you're moving, then you can take the shots, and this is a tic-tac series is something that you can get very creative with, because you can do other types of shots. You can do some open-handed shots too, like if I'm here, I can let it go, bring it back, and then do a pull kick off of that, an open-handed pull kick. Like that. And so that's, you know, that's a shot that people will not be ready for if, you know, if you're just going right into a tic-tac series real quick and then hitting that. The same thing if it's a push kick, not like that, but like this. You know, you can do open-handed shots. So you can just mix in the different options and have fun with it. It's just this series is all about being creative and just, you know, having fun. I mean, you can always, if you're doing this, you can also try to do a rolling pull off of it. Like if you're hitting here, you know, that's another option. Or you can go to a dink. I mean, you know, it's all about just being creative. You could also, you know, just go to a push kick if you wanted to. Like if you're tic-tacking, you come over here, and then you hit a push kick. So it's all about just mixing it in, being creative, and having fun with it. So I hope this helps. Send me any questions if you're having problems with it, or if you want to try it and you're having issues with some of the tic-tacking and some of the technique. let me know, and I'll try to help. Thanks.